All right, so now that you have done some zone observations about the light, you can see the scientific terms for sunlight, twilight, and midnight zones right here. Well, there's more down here actually. So there's a lot more than three. However, in fifth grade, you just need to know three. So let's discuss the life in each of the ocean layers or zones. So, what do you guys notice about all these animals up here? All right, you can see here is like a little kind of magnified version of even more zones. The spray zone, high tide zone, right? These are zones that are located on the continental shelf. Ooh, using some good terms. You can see that there's plant life because a lot of sunlight can penetrate this zone, right? So there's a lot of photosynthesis occurring. You can see lots of clams and mussels. These are organisms that like to be near that sunlight. They are filter feeders, right? So they're trying to get those organisms that are microscopic up here. Seahorses, right? A lot of smaller organisms. You can also see that a lot of these organisms are quite large. Now this dude down here, he does surface, right? This is a sperm whale. He will come up here, but a lot of these are large, right? This dude, he's in a category of his own. Now between these two, they are pretty large, but one of them is a vertebrate, the other one is not. This guy, the giant octopus or squid, he can fluctuate between these zones, right? If you were to research about him, he kind of goes up and down here. And he can do that because he can withstand that pressure because he's an invertebrate, right? But most of these animals down here, they're quite small. So think about that. Why are these animals so small and the larger animals are located up here? It's kind of interesting. You can also see that these guys, these three kind of magnified guys, these are what we're going to learn about in a little bit. They are types of plankton and krill. All right? So make some observations in your head about what you see on this slide. All right? We kind of made some together right now, but just take a moment and make some observations. When you are ready, I want you, so given what we just saw about light and ocean organisms, what conclusion can you draw about the relationship between the two? So we kind of talked about the characteristics that change as you go deeper. So what can you deduce about these? All right, so consider the following.